Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network. Can I just say, Jack Smith, badass.
Yeah.
I'm a cyclist. I told you the story I heard yesterday. He got hit by a truck on his bike. He was back doing a triathlon in 6 weeks. I just am staring down Trump in the courtroom.
Bam.
That is the one thing, Jody. I don't know if you read this entire. This is a very long,
It's a very long
Post story, but that is the one bright spot. The one good thing, at least, Merrick Garland did is appoint Jack Smith.
Yeah.
And we're a year late on J6, but I now actually feel more confident. Do
Same.
you?
I do too.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what jumped out at you about this, but we were saying, thank God for journalism, for that. We've Carol Letting, who we've had on, who's fantastic, the Washington Post, Rachel Maddows, and our friend Adam Schiff.
Yep.
And the J6 committee and the pressure, the public pressure that put on the DOJ. Because, man, we have got to, first of all, Chris Wray should be bye-bye. But other I don't know what else you say about how we just cannot keep playing by these same rules.
I know.
We're like we were saying. So Hunter Biden has pled guilty to a couple of tax misdemeanors, and talk about two systems of justice. Donald Trump has been an admitted giant tax cheat his entire life, and has not seen justice for that yet.
Nope.
So there are two systems of justice. We got to stop being such pussies. When the whole story is just infuriating. I don't even know where to start with. Why this would... They just literally declined to... Here, where is the part? In the DOJ's investigation of J6, key justice officials also quashed an early plan for a task force focused on people in Trump's order. That was the part,
Right.
Jody, where they said you couldn't even say the T word.
Yeah.
Really? You can, I mean, honestly, this is seditious. This is sedition. If you can't prosecute then you can't prosecute anybody for anything in this country. Hours after he was sworn in as Attorney General, Merrick Garland, obviously all these names are in there. The Michael Sherwin was the then acting U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia. Sherwin's office, with the help of the FBI, was responsible for prosecuting all the crimes stemming from the J6 attack. He made headlines the day after by refusing to rule out the possibility that Trump himself could be culpable. We're looking at all actors, not only the people who went into the building. If the evidence of the fits the elements of the crime, they're going to be charged. Jody, you and I always use these statements to calm ourselves down.
Yeah.
That they always said
Right.
they're going to go all the way to the top, no matter what.
Right.
But according to a copy of the briefing document, absent from Sherwin's 11-page presentation to Garland in March 2021 was any reference to Trump or his advisors. I mean, it just, if you read the whole story, it kind of is stunning that there was that much fear of whatever, right? I mean, okay. Let's go to Mike. Sue in Rockville. Sorry, Sue in Rockville first. Hi.
Hey there, good morning. You should feel better than when you find out you were right about everything.
Yes. Well, I always assume I'm
But
right
it
about
does-
everything.
Hello,
Wow.
Joe. It doesn't really make me feel right. But here's the thing. In 2006, the FBI issued a warning report, a very detailed warning report, that the white supremacists were trying to infiltrate all branches of the military, police, etc. And it turns out that they did nothing for 17 years, except that they're announcing today that the FBI is changing its initials to KKK.
Yeah. Okay.
Because sadly, what we've seen from the beginning is the FBI partnering with white supremacists,
Oh, yeah.
partnering with GOP traitors. Chris Wray is a Federal Society member. He was there the way Bill Barr was in office for 40 years to protect Republicans. Chris Wray serves traitors.
Yeah.
He serves only the Christo-fascists. And, the buck stops with Merrick Garland, much as I respect him. And either they've got to fire Ray, or Garland needs to step down.
Yeah.
Ted's got a roll about this.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, again, this was a pretty big bombshell that just broke yesterday, and we'll see how it all shakes out. If nothing else, if it rocket powers them to to do the right thing because of journalism and or public pressure, then good. Kevin in D.C., you're on with Jody. Hey, Kev.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Always after your critical popular reference the other day, you been Jet Jaw, although he is the scrappy dude.
Sorry, honey, you're
Kevin,
going to have
your
to try
phone
us.
is
Have to
cutting
try us back. Okay, Michael in Oakland, our pro boner. Hello, Mike.
Hi there. Hello?
Yes,
Hi.
go ahead, Michael.
Yeah, thanks. It's a good sign, actually, that Judge Cannon in Florida short leash on the trial date, August
14th.
14.
That means that, August 14th, and she's requiring 21-day on the trial readiness. It's going to get delayed beyond that, but a lot of us were expecting her first date would be like November or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Into everything. She's sticking to the rocket document, and at least for starters, she's playing the game the way it should be played. And after all, Trump says on TV he's 100% innocent.
Yes.
Why should this take so long, right?
Right.
Well, if he keeps doing interviews, this should be wrapped up very shortly.
Yeah. Listen, he's trying up to defend. They're not going to work. Obviously,
Right.
he's going to have to testify probably. Why? This won't take that long. Obviously, he just says he's got an answer for everything. Let's get this thing going, right?
Yeah, let's do that. All right. Is it our phone system? Probably.
No.
Or is it people's phones?
That's people's phones.
Because we seem to be losing every word. And
Michael was good
Yes.
at the beginning of his call, but then
yes,
then
yes.
he went through a
and
bad cell.
Yes, but then like most
He
of
was
my
on the BART in
relationships, it
San
unraveled.
Francisco and went down a tunnel.
Can I just say New York Times pitch bot is my favorite because they're kind of doing the Eric Bollarding of the world. It's a satire, but it's right. Opinion: Biden isn't far left enough for me, so in the 2024 Democratic primary, I'm supporting the anti-vaccine, anti-immigrant, pro-Putin candidate who is backed by right-wing billionaires.
Yep.
I'm not a Trump supporter, but unless every last so-called scientist who's ever worked on so-called vaccines personally debates RFK Jr., I'll be forced to vote for him a third time. Number 3. We wanted to understand how well vaccines work, so we talked to 3 NFT collecting Joe Rogan fans at a Smash Burger in Orlando. Last one. Whether it's Peter Hotez saving people's lives by promoting vaccination or RFK Jr. killing people by discouraging vaccination, both sides have a vaccination problem. Because both sides do it, Jody. That's a joke
Yes,
about how
it's a
both
what
sides
about-
do it.
yeah.
Yeah. I just hope this Washington Post reporting, what do you think, Jody? Is it going to help with the mainstream media reporting on stuff? That it's just, because that's part of their fear, too, of Trump, of the right-wing bullies, of being, right? It was in the story about, they're afraid because Republicans are involved in January.
So?
Right. That's why you prosecute the criminals that are involved.
Yeah.
No matter what their partisan bent is.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And,
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Sheldon Whitehouse on Judge Luce Cannon.
Oh,
as
yeah.
we call her, yeah. Here we go. Sheldon Whitehouse.
As we all very badly smacked down by the 11th Circuit, a conservative circuit that not only overruled her, but schooled her. And as a new judge, I'm not sure how often you want to do that. So we will find out whether she goes back to regular, normal judging or continues to be a Trump advocate in a robe. And the only good news about that is that her decisions can't kill off this case until after a jury is impaneled and then jeopardy has attached.
Right. Yeah. I don't know why I'm still confident even with that factor with her involved, because I think, well, first of all, she was smacked down pretty hard, and there is the biggest spotlight on the world on this case, but we shall see, as Sheldon Whitehouse said. One more.
So there's going to be a lot of proceedings beforehand for Special Counsel Jack Smith to test her behavior, to see how she's conducting herself, and to have time to move for her recusal if she's not providing proper rulings. I suspect there's a pretty good chance that she will just decide this is a good time in her career for her to act like a real judge, and she'll take the correction of the 11th Circuit and act accordingly.
Yeah.
And that would make it much harder for Donald Trump to do what he always does, which is attack judges as well. I mean, it's hard to attack somebody.
Yeah, it would be very hard to attack this judge for him, although I wouldn't put it past him because attack is his mode.
I mean, that's the stunning thing, Jody, is I think he's still going to be convicted on a lot of charges, despite the fact that from the Washington Post reporting in this judge, he's gotten nothing but, lucky breaks, right? And bias towards for him.
Right. I mean, there is a two-tiered system of justice in this country, and if you are white and powerful, you get treated differently.
Yeah. Oh, see, baby there's an announcement from the bassinet already over the Hunter Biden. Oh, yeah. Okay. Bassinet of the 45th president. Hooray! Whoa!
Oh, great.
Oh, great.
That's my second favorite next to, oh, great. Thank you. Wow! The corrupt Biden DOJ just cleared up hundreds of years of criminal liability by giving Hunter Biden a mere traffic ticket. Our system's broken.
Oh, good God.
So, okay. So he's the one that's actually been a giant tax cheat his entire life. And is just, okay. So Hunter Biden pled guilty to the misdemeanor charges that he was charged with because that's all the evidence they had. Okay. All right. So that's the baby's bassinet. Here's the thing, Jody. If you listen to some of the interviews from the maggots from the MAGA rally, it doesn't matter what Trump... they can't even keep up with his defenses. They don't... It doesn't matter. Well, first of all, in their defense, he can't keep up with his defenses.
Right.
They change every
He keeps
interview.
changing it. Yeah.
But they literally are like, oh, it's so stupid. He wouldn't do something. It's so stupid. Why would he do that? And he wouldn't do that. It's too stupid. We're like, right. It's
It is
really
stupid.
Stupid.
It was
But that's
stupid.
on
One lady
brand for
said
him.
that looks like Joe Biden's bathroom.
I
Another guy said, oh, he didn't do it on purpose.